that the things we did and the things we fought for and the boys that died for it, it's all gone down the drain. Our country's gone to hell in a handbasket. We haven't got the country we had when I was raised. Not at all. Nobody will have the fun I had. Nobody will have the opportunity I had. This is not the same. That's not what our boys, that's not what they died for. Just not it.
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash. And double honors to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone. And to the rest of the brethren on down is teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Shalom Bayatah Dawadah. And to the Akim and Akwat that's out there repenting, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob Yasha Allah, Shalom to you, Mashmakah. Also to the speckled bird of our people that's among the other nations, looking like the other nations. Shalom. Mr. Hakarab coming at you with a quick one. And you see Edom. Edom, you see what it say right there. Veteran on the coming third world war. And it's coming. And it's coming. See? It's coming. They run around here talking about shit. They talking about peace. It's gonna be some peace. It ain't gonna be no peace. Ain't gonna be no peace. See, and that's the problem with these people. They don't understand. They want it to be have some peace, but it ain't gonna be no peace. See, and that's the problem with a lot of these damn devils. See, they didn't ran through the earth, done ravished, being bloodthirsty, done did all the things that they always wanted to do, which is to go through that sword. Use that sword that they was blessed with. See? That's what they wanted to do. Use that sword that they was blessed with. But guess what? That sword gonna come back to bite you. It's gonna come back to bite you. See? And that's one of the things why Yahweh Shah said, when Yahweh Shah said, look at him crying. Crying and shit. That's not what they died for. Man, just through. See? That's why Yahweh Shah said, hey, basically in so many words, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. When he made that statement, when Peter cut off the ear of Malchus, that Israelite that tried to lay his hands on Yahweh Shah, and Peter cut his ear off, Yahweh Shah told him to put your sword up. Put it back in the sheath, because he that taketh the sword shall perish with the sword. Now, what was Yahweh Shah saying right there? He was saying, how the saying go, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Yahweh Shah was just saying, if you live by that sword, meaning you commit murder, you gonna perish too. See? You gonna perish too. See? But let me grab this real quick. Let me grab this. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, right? 1 Thessalonians 5 and chapter 3, right? And it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, and ain't these Edomites, they talking about, yeah, see, we go plan, we go talk about peace, creating peace and shit. Ain't no peace. As long as the wicked is in authority, there ain't gonna be no peace. Peace don't come for the Israelites per se, particularly when Yahweh Shah come. That's when we gonna receive our peace. But it ain't gonna be no peace for all nations. See? Now all nations ain't gonna be warring no more. They ain't gonna learn war no more. See? Because they gonna be too busy laboring in the fields and doing a lot of building. That we go instruct and instruct and make their ass do, because they going into captivity. See? So they ain't gonna learn the war no more like that, because they gonna be in captivity. See? But what the scriptures say, 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. These Edomites ain't gonna be escape, man. And that's what's gonna come. That's why he's sitting up here crying. It's not the country that I thought it would be dying for. All that, hey, he did the old head know it's coming. He know their end coming. See? He know their end coming. See? Because they crying peace and safety. See? But I want to get that other one real quick before I grab these ones that I want to bring out. Right? Let me get this other one, because when Mashiach made that statement that he that taketh the sword, because see, that's us. We ain't supposed to live by that sword. That was the blessing of the Edomites. See? That was their blessing. See, to take the sword, to live by the sword, actually. To live by the sword. Matter of fact, let me grab that one real quick. See, because that was the Edomites' blessing, to live by that sword. And you saw that's what they've been doing. You saw that's what they've been doing. They've been living by it too. See? And they go also perish by that sword too. They also go perish by it. See? They go perish by that motherfucker too. Right? Let me grab that. Just a few I just want to bring out. Let's grab that. And this is how Babylon gonna fall. If Babylon was created by violence, and it's gonna fall by violence. Let me grab this though. Genesis 27. And we'll start at 38. We'll start there. Let's see. Genesis. Genesis 27. And I start at 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept, just like he just over here doing. It's not what we died for. Look at him. Right? Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the means that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Right? But you see what it says? This was their blessing. Their blessing was to everything that they wanted, those riches, lands, wealth, anything they wanted. They had to use this sword to get it. See? How did they get America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great? How did they get it? By the sword. See? And that's why when you go to Revelations, right? Revelations 18 and 21, and how is this place going down? Let's grab it. Revelations 18 and verse 21. And it says what? And an angel took up a stone it took up a stone like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence. Now, that stone represents Yahushua. That's going to come back and smote the image upon his feet, right? But it says, they cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. See? So by the sword, this place was established by the violence, by that sword. And it's going out like that. Yeah, it's also going to go through the phases of ancient Rome, which it's going to implode and fall from within too. But the downfall of this place is coming by an outside force. The outside force is going down by violence. See, that's how it's going down. It ain't just going to fully go down off of the economy crash. Yeah, that's going to be a part of it too. But this motherfucker's going out by violence. It was set up by violence, and it's going down by violence. You see? See, that same sword that they brandish on people, that same sword, those people go brandish it on them. See? These they going out by the sword. See? They ain't just gonna be able to sit back and say, oh yeah, and we going out the way we go pick it. No, you don't pick the way you go out. The Most High already proclaimed and said how they going out. See? Now, I want to make this little point right here in Revelation 13, right? And now when you go into Revelation 13, this same thing that's listed in there, Revelations 13, right? Now, let me read this real quick. Revelations 13, and it says what? Matter of fact, I'll go there first. Matthew, let's grab that. Matthew 26, and I'm going to go down to the point that Mashiach made. Matthew 26 and, what is that, 52, I think? 52, let me see. Matthew 26 and 52, Khan. And it says, Then said Yahushua unto him, Put up thy sword, meaning pertaining to the matter of fact. Let's just read up a little bit, right? Because this don't mean that you can't have a sword or an instrument, a weapon of war. It don't mean you can't have it. It just means you're not to, we Israelites is not to live by it. See, that carnal thing is not the way that we're going to obtain things or get salvation or any of that. See, it's not the carnal thing. See, our fight, our warfare is not carnal, but spiritual through the power of Yahweh Shem Shah. See, to the breaking down of strongholds. See, roughly paraphrasing, right? But let's get this. I'm gonna start at 50. Matthew 26 and 50. And Yahweh Shah said unto him, Friend, where art thou come? Then came they and laid hands on Yahweh Shah and took him. And behold, one of them which were with Yahweh Shah stretched out his hand and drew his sword, that was Peter, and struck a servant of the high priestess and smote off his ear. Then said Yahweh Shah unto him, Put up again thy sword into his sheath, into his place, Slakia, into his place. For all that take the sword shall perish with the sword. And what is that was talking about? Yahweh Shah was just repeating that same thing, meaning if you commit murder, you're going to be killed. This is what Yahweh Shah was saying. He wasn't saying if you got a sword and then you go die because you got a sword. Or if you got a gun, you go die just because you got a gun. That ain't what he was saying. He was saying if you take up that thing to murder another man, your life gonna be taken also. See? And this same thing is repeated in Revelation the 13th chapter. Right? See, and that's why I read that these Edomites, that was their blessing, the sword. But they lived by that sword. Everything that they got, they lived by that sword. Everything they got, it came by the sword. See? And they going out that way. If they conquered lands and they wanted lands and they got lands, riches or anything, they used the sword to get those things. And guess what? They gonna lose all these things that they have by the sword. See? But let me go down to it. Revelations 13. And this is the same thing that Yahweh Shah was saying, right? Revelations 13, and I'm going to just grab verse 10 as the point. It says what? Now I start at 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. This is talking about recompense. Of course, these Edomites is going into captivity by the people that they led into captivity. And verse, let's finish it out. It says, he that killeth with the sword, and that kill with the sword is talking about he that murdereth. See? Because when you punch it up, let's grab it. And go into that word kill it. Because you got a righteous killing. And then you got an unrighteous killing. The unrighteous killing is murder. You can't do that. And if you do that, you get the judgment of what? Your ass gonna get put to death. See? What he said in Genesis 9. If you spill man's blood, by man shall your blood be spilled. See? That when you go into the word kill it, let me grab it real quick. Apoctino, I think. Apoctino. If this thing can fucking keep up and move fast enough, right? Let's grab that. Let's see. Let's see how they say it. Apoctino. Come on now. This damn thing moving too damn slow. Well, anyway, let's move on. It says apo and catino, to slay. It says to kill in any way, whether to destroy, to allow, perish, metaphorically, to extinguish, abolish. It says to afflict mortal death, to deprive of spiritual life, and procure eternal misery in hell, meaning the grave. And it just literally means, it says to slay. But it means murder, right? So what did he say? Let's go back to it and finish it out. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth, meaning murdereth with the sword, must be killed, murdered, meaning killed with the sword. See, and this is what Yahushua was talking about when he says, hey, all that taketh the sword, you shall perish by the sword. This is what he's talking about. See, it ain't talking about you just having a sword and you go perish because you got a gun or a shotgun or rifle or anything like that, a knife or something like that. No, it's what you go do with it. If you use it wrongfully, you're gonna perish by that wrongful use of that particular weapon, that instrument of death. You gonna perish by it, and this is why this judgment, this is why this judgment is gonna come up on these Edomites, because this is what they did. They wrongfully used that instrument of death, and they're gonna receive that judgment for wrongfully using it. See, committing murder. All their punishment gonna finally come up on them. See, but let's go grab this though. Right? Let's go to that Revelations 9. See, because what this old Edomite said right here, veteran on the coming Third World War. You damn right. And it's listed in the scriptures. Revelations 9 and verse 12. It says what? One woe is past, and behold, there come two more woes hereafter. Meaning World War I, World War II. And then you got what? World War III. And that's what he's talking about. This is my country. It just ain't, this is not what we died for. It's not what the Moors died for. And the country is going to hell in a handbasket. You damn right. You damn right you Edomite's kingdom is up. Y'all go, you damn right, man. You damn right. Let's grab this one. Revelations 11. Right? Revelations 11. And 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And that's the time you're in right now. You're in the time of World War III is about to break off. You see what they doing? But they just got to move these little, most high just going to be moving these chess pieces, a few more chess pieces, and hey, it's going to be up. Babylon is about to get checkmated. See, he been moving. Yahweh Shem Yahushua been moving those pawn pieces. He been moving those bishops. He been moving those knights. And pretty soon, hey, they finna have to do what? They finna have to protect that king and that queen. See, that queen is gonna get knocked down, and then hey, that king is gonna get trapped. See, and that's what you see going on right now. See, if you know anything about chess, see, not checkers, chess. Right? So Revelations 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And that's what's about to happen. See? Revelations. Let's grab this one. Revelations 8 and 13. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the three angels which are yet to sound. You see? Now he said, I saw an angel. See? So you got those the other three angels, and what it says, he says, what he say? I'm a hammer sin. Matter of fact, let's just read it. Let's just read it. And it says, let me see. Going back to Revelations 9 and 13. And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar which is before Yahweh, saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, Loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And what is these four angels doing? They holding back the destruction. They're not putting in these kings in these kings' heart to go to war yet. See? But when this angel, 6 angels sound out, blow the trumpet, they gonna go what? They gonna put in these kings' mind that, hey, it's time to go to war. See? The Most High is the one that's gonna give the green light. See? And when he gives the green light, this is when it's gonna take place. See? Verse 15. Round 15. And the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of man. You see that? Now we know we got 3 kinds of men. We got the sons of the Most High. We got the sons of the wicked, which is the Edomites, and then we got the sons of the children of men, right? Which is the other nations. Now, when World War III take place, guess what? You gonna have the Israelites. You gonna have some Israelites fighting up in it, joined on to the damn devils, helping them fight in their war against their adversaries. See? You gonna have all these heathens fighting in the war, and you gonna have these Edomites fighting in the war. You see? And they ain't gonna get them but slaughtered. You gonna have Jakes getting slaughtered because you got a lot of proud Jakes in the military, and they love fighting for these damn devils. And you go die for these devils too. See? Some proud motherfuckers, man. But let me move on. Revelation 16 and 12. And the 6th angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the waters thereof were dried up. Why? That the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. Prepared for what? Prepared for battle. And what it says, and I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. For they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of the great day of power almighty. You see that? So this Edomite, he crying. I never. Look at him. Hey, man. Ain't nobody pity these red devils, man. See? But they crying because why? Because they see their end. A lot of these Edomites see their end coming, man. They whole kingdom, what they once knew, that American dream, all that shit crumbling right before their eyes, man. They like, I never remember the days when we had to do these things, when we were subject unto these things that we subjected these niggas to. You know, I never knew that we was gonna be subjected to these things that we had to subject the slaves to. That's one reason you know that the Most High bringing this motherfucker down. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Because at one time, all the things that our people used to be going through here, because these Edomites had the upper hand, and they had that was their time. But guess what? Now their time is up. So the same things that you saw that we was being persecuted, they own people that's in the high seats persecuting them by it. See? So it's just a bunch of signs showing you that, hey, their time is up. Their time is up, man. Their time is motherfucking up. See? And these Edomites is done, man. They done. Old heads crying. Sitting up in there doing a video with this motherfucking old ass uniform on. Wow. We gonna go down with our bang. We gonna go down with our bang. Look at him. Hey, man. All praise to Yahweh Shabbat. You know, I just wanted to bring out a few on that. Nothing too long. You know, hey, this E-March, the time is up, man. Ain't no peace. Look forward to y'all kingdom. The enemy's coming against y'all. Look forward to it. And prepare for it. But you know, hey, like I said in the Apocrypha, he will put the spirit on them and they go prepare to fight. See? And they go do it. And their ass going to be destroyed. Because by violence, Babylon was established. And by violence, Babylon is going down. Shalom.